I'm Tom, the nature chef, doing Food Chi Fermentation workshops. I'm inspiring people through my own journey of being a chef, of what I've been taught, what I've been trained in culinary school and restaurants. There's a different way that we could preserve. There's a way to slow down the time, to take time and harvest foods and gather foods from local surroundings, or even from the grocery store, taking that food and giving it a vibrant life again, giving it vital energy that we could receive. We just finished Food Chi Fermentation workshop. This is taking fermentation to another level, getting our love and energy, putting it back into the foods that we process, harvesting foods from the garden, just taking even grocery stored foods and putting some good energy back into those foods. This is this chi energy that's all around. We went through a whole plethora library of cultures. We made beautiful wild kimchi using wild wheats that you'll commonly find around the yard, and local cabbage, kelp from the ocean. We talked about our sourdough cultures, buckwheat, to the importance of organic grains, fermenting the grains, sprouting grains, sprouting foods, accessing the vitamins and minerals that we need from our food. Again, we talked about preserving vegetables in brine and whey in jar that you could ferment and as a beverage or a condiment. We talked about the dairy, bringing life back into the dairy, kefirs and yogurts and some cheeses. Talked about more vegan, plant, dairy-free, dairy substitutes fermented. As well, hot sauces and condiments and mustards we talked about, and then we got into more the wines, the wild wines and medicinal beers.
I love it. It's really flexible, so he gives you a lot of information and you can write stuff down, but you can also ask specific questions. So I like that, and he meets us each at our different levels, which is cool too, right? So it takes sort of where you're at and takes you to the next step. So I like it. It's good structure. It's nice and flexible, and come away learning a lot. I don't know, and it's fun. It's fun and playful, and you're an alchemist transforming food in your kitchen. All these fun different things that you can find and forage and create, and it tastes amazing. So it's really good for you, and it tastes really good, and it's fun, and it's just, I don't know, it just echoes back to a really ancient part of me, right?
I came today with a feeling of quite tired and quite very excited but tired at the same time, and I just left feeling super nourished, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and then that speaks to something. I found myself being focused, yet allowing creativity to flow and be active listening. And I think it just goes to show how consuming these types of foods all the time, he's an example of this in his lifestyle, it helps me really feel what he's teaching, because it's a deeper passion, and there's an authenticness around it, and there's a deep soul resonance of this is where you've been meaning to go for a long time.
Make a little time for yourself to step out of your normal routine and your whole way that you've been taught to cook in the kitchen, organize your pantry, the way you grocery shop. We need to rethink that plan and just our whole strategy, how we feed ourselves, getting a little more relationship to the foods, the way we gather it and preserve it and enjoy it.